this Latino man's kids were playing outside with his neighbor's kids, both Trump supporters. Tell me why his neighbor, his white neighbor, fellow Trump supporter, literally takes out a pew 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 and is like, I don't want my kids playing with your kids. You go back to your country. You don't belong here.
So Angel Rodriguez got fired.
You know, stories like Angel Rodriguez, they make me so happy. You voted for that man and you're still not accepted. Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Remember that guy who was a Trump supporter? He was Cuban and he was in Texas. And his neighbors didn't want his children to play with the neighbors' children because they were extremely fucking racist. And they called the cops on him. Well, now when the cops came, the first thing they told him is, no español. They don't speak Spanish, so no español. They told him, we're gonna arrest you. We're gonna arrest your children. And I think he also lost his job. And the cops are not doing anything about it.
Angel Rodriguez, congratulations! You are the first person to post about how the decision you made in the 2024 election negatively impacted your children.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So it is FAFO season, and as we are approaching the holidays, things are about to go down. And the time of effing around is actually over, and now this is the time of finding out. Well, a Latino MAGA Trump supporter is actually finding out that he does not belong in the same class as his fellow white Republican neighbors. Imagine sharing the same politics, waving the same flag, and standing shoulder to shoulder in rallies, but when it comes down to it, they are quick to show you that you do not belong. This is the story of a Latino MAGA Trump supporter who sent his children to go play with his fellow Republican neighbors' children, while his neighbors called the police on him and shattered any kind of illusion of considering himself part of the MAGA family. Well, if this wasn't enough, Angel Rodriguez was also fired from his position at work. Yeah, MAGA tears and FAFO season continues. Thank you very much for choosing us today, guys. If you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing, like the video, drop me a comment. What do you think about today's episode? Well, this story is not just about politics. It's not just about belonging. It's about how racism doesn't care what party you support and how people will always find a way to push you out. For my fellow people of color, I think you might understand how it feels like when you are told you do not belong. So let's jump into these videos that I've compiled for you guys. I'm gonna be back with more commentary.
You guys hear about Angel Rodriguez? Angel Rodriguez, this Latino man's kids were playing outside with his neighbor's kids, both Trump supporters. Tell me why his neighbor, his white neighbor, fellow Trump supporter, literally takes out a pew 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 and is like, I don't want my kids playing with your kids. You go back to your country. You don't belong here. And that is just such a beautiful thing because Angel Rodriguez is a proud Trump supporter, a proud Latino Trump supporter. Do you see that you will not fit into that world? They don't want you here. They see you differently. So congratulations. And now he's on TikTok crying, boo-hoo, hee. His neighbor told him to get, boy. Told him to get out my country.
Angel Rodriguez. Come on up, partner. Spotlight's on you today, baby. Child, I don't know if y'all heard the story, but allow me to put my spin on it. Baby Angel came over here to America, settled up all nice and cozy with them white folks, baby, and said, hey, I think I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump. Baby, his neighbor said, yes, amigo, Donald Trump, vote for him. After the election, Angel sent his little kids over there to play with the little white kids. And them white folks told him, if you don't come get these little pendejos. Baby, them white folks said, thanks for the vote, sucker, but your kind gotta go. Baby, but the most comical part of it all is watching this whole ass clown all over social media stealing his MAGA gear, talking about how they was being racist towards him. Baby, them leopards ain't ate good in 4 years. They feasting now. Do you hear me? I never thought the leopards would eat my face.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I'm out I'm out of here. I'm leaving town for the weekend. Screw this shit. But before I do, I felt compelled. Angel Rodriguez, I don't know ya. I know of you. I heard your little story. And, well, I'm gonna keep mine simple. I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth you and call you names or nothing like that. That's what the Trump supporters do. You should know that. You're one of them, right? So anyways, I am gonna say this, man. What were you thinking, man? Honestly, what were you thinking? While you're over there preaching Trump, casting your vote, they're over there saying, they not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You should have learned your lesson. Have a good day, everybody.
So Angel Rodriguez got fired. You wanna know how it happened? Somebody called after seeing him post a video with his uniform on. Stupidity, of course. I made a video of him describing him to a T. Just go to my profile, you can see it. If you like this video, repost it. That way, they can see what's about to come to them. Peace.
You know, stories like Angel Rodriguez, they make me so happy. You voted for that man and you're still not accepted. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Seriously, what did you think? I can't wait for more stories like Angel Rodriguez to come out because they just make me so happy. And I live in a blue state, so trust me, I'll be fine. I'll be fine under Trump's tax plans too. I'll be fine under his mass deportation too. But I know a lot of Latinos that voted for Trump won't be. Bye.
Angel Rodriguez, congratulations! You are the first person to post about how the decision you made in the 2024 election negatively impacted your children. Congratulations!
I'm out here in the devil's waiting room. I'm here with my girlfriend. She's looking all nice. We're going out to dinner. And I was just remembering the case of Angel Rodriguez. Do you remember that guy who was a Trump supporter? He was Cuban and he was in Texas. And his neighbors didn't want his children to play with the neighbors' children because they were extremely fucking racist. And they called the cops on him. Well, now when the cops came, the first thing they told him is, no español. They don't speak Spanish, so no español. They told him, we're going to arrest you. We're going to arrest your children. And I think he also lost his job. And the cops are not doing anything about it. But listen, that's Trump's America. Didn't you want this? Didn't you want Latinos? You hate it when I say it. Latinos for Trump. Well, entonces, that's what you get. Now you're gonna sit at that detention center. Because if you think it's bad now, wait till it hits you next year. Then you're really gonna fucking hate it. Good luck with Trump's America. Mete mano, papa. Have a nice day. Que tenga buen día.
Trending topic, Angel Rodriguez. You guys, this story is hilarious. Angel Rodriguez is a Latino Trump supporter. He allows his kids to go across the street and play with his neighbor's kids. The neighbor is a white Trump supporter. The neighbor comes outside with his pew-pew and tell him, do not allow your kids to come over here. Your kind don't belong in this country and things like that. Other racist remarks. Now, racism is never funny. However, what's happening to him is funny because you went and you voted for a racist man to run the office, to run the White House, right? So this is your karma. This man is about to mass deport your people. You went and voted against your kind, and you want us to feel sorry for you. You come to TikTok looking for sympathy from us for you when you voted for this. You and your neighbor are two sides of the same coin. The only difference is that other side of the coin don't want you here, and you voted for that. You have to deal with that, and your family should be very disappointed in you. That's your problem. We don't care.
Oh, Angel Rodriguez. Let me tell you, this election, everything has got me so overwhelmed and overstimulated and all the above. And I'm sad and I'm mad and I'm all types of emotions right now. I am literally that movie with all the emotions. I forgot the movie name. But Angel Rodriguez, you have made my day. Thank you. If you don't know who Angel Rodriguez is, look him up. He is a man, a Cuban, Latino, from Texas, who loves Trump. He voted for Trump. He has neighbors across the street who love Trump, who voted for Trump, who are white. And he lets his kids go over there to play with the Trump supporters because, I mean, Trump and Trump, you know, they go together. Remember in the Trump rallies and stuff? Mexicans for Trump, Latinos for Trump, Cubans for Trump, Puerto Ricans for Trump, all that shit. Yeah, he goes and sends his kids over there. And the father was like, go back to where you came from. You're not playing with my white kids. I don't think he said it word for word like that, but he did say, go back to where you came from, and took his pew pew out and blasted in the air. Oh, and Rodriguez is mad. Angel Rodriguez is pissed. Calls the police. He don't know a lick of English, probably just a few words, and he's speaking all in Spanish. He's so heartbroken. He's mad. He's making TikToks and everything. We don't care. We don't care. Those are your people now. Those are your people. And for you Latinos and blacks who voted for Trump, we don't care. When they start turning on y'all, which they will, because the people in offices and stuff love y'all. Not the people in the streets. Not the people in the valleys. Not the people in the suburbs. They don't like y'all. So, peace and love, but don't come over here crying. Don't come over here looking for anything. We don't care. We don't care. You had a chance. Those are your people now. Adios, nerds.
I know y'all seen that video of the Latino man, Angel Rodriguez, who voted for Donald Trump, and then he sent his kids to play with the neighbor's kids across the street. And then those people who also voted for Donald Trump, mind you, told him to leave and that his kind isn't welcome here. What did you expect?
Damn, that shit happened quick, didn't it?
Let me tell you a few things about Angel Rodriguez. You don't just wake up one day and stop being stupid. It doesn't work that way. This guy has been stupid his whole life. Hear me out. It's just like you don't wake up one day and start being smart. That takes work, takes discipline, the proper mindset. Surround yourself with people smarter than you. This guy is the opposite of all that. And I'll give you a perfect example. He has children, not taking into account their future. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, throw me a comment. See if I'm wrong. See if I'm right. Repost this. Let's see what the people are thinking.
Oh, you can't just blame Latino voters. Like, yes, the fuck I can. And I say that with my immigrant ass passport, okay? Yes, you can blame the campaign. Yes, you can blame the party. But at the end of the day, there's this little thing called personal accountability. In 2016, I was a little bit more lenient because, okay, people just don't know. They don't understand the consequences. But we lived through that presidency. What I'm hearing now, even from immigrants and undocumented immigrants, because yes, if you have TPS, if you had DACA, you're still undocumented under federal law. Oh, it wasn't that bad under Trump. Oh, Trump's not gonna do anything. Oh, he didn't do anything last time. Oh, yes, he didn't. He tried. The only thing that stopped him was a full resistance movement that
file lawsuits for every single one of his executive orders. What really gets me is that a lot of people who have undocumented family or themselves are undocumented will ultimately need the help of other people who told y'all, don't let this man back in office. Relying on people like myself who have been doing immigration advocacy for years, it generally makes me not want to do this shit anymore. Like next year, a lot of us are going to be helping people that couldn't even help themselves by voting for their best interest. You know where gas really going to be cheap? In fucking Mexico. Yeah, it is.
Well, guys, I guess karma never disappoints, actually. Angel Rodriguez. Really? Latinos for Trump. Yeah. Now what's happening? MAGA in tears. You know, the neighbor came out with pew pew and told him, actually, don't allow your kids to come and play with my kids. I mean, what did you think, Angel Rodriguez? What did you think? You went out there and voted for Trump and you thought, yeah, I'm part of the MAGA family, you know, now I can belong because my neighbors are fellow Republicans. Man, I mean, maybe this guy wanted to belong in his neighborhood, in his community. He wanted to show himself as part of the community. You know, I'm supporting the same things you are supporting. So maybe he wanted to be, you never know, actually. Maybe he wanted to show his neighbors that he was on the same side. But what happened? The neighbors turned on him. So it turns out all they needed was your vote. All they needed was just for you to cast that vote. And now that Trump has been actually elected President of the United States, soon to be sworn in January, you are first of all putting your own family in danger, you know, because the neighbor has come out with a pew-pew threatening you that he doesn't want your kids to play with his own kids. I mean, what kind of racism is this? You shared their dreams, you shared their values, you shared their politics, you know, you have the same flags, and also you went to the same rallies, but now they are turning out on you. Yeah, that's what you get, Angel Rodriguez. And to think that this Latino actually voted against his own interest, because how did you not know that this administration is planning mass deportation? Deportation of Latinos is actually at the forefront. How did you not even understand the politics that you were supporting? You know, because this administration is actually planning mass deportations in January. And now, instead of, you know, fighting for your own interest and the interest of your own community, you are out there voting just to feel a sense of belonging with your community and with your neighborhood. And now you are finding out that you are just a vote to them. There is nothing else that you were. That's exactly what you were. Just another vote for them that they needed to win this election. Now that they have won the election, they're showing their true colors and their true selves on you. You should have known better. Now, guys, as we have seen in the video, the police actually told him, no. When they came, no Espanol. And he was fired even from his job. What a turn of events, especially after he was the victim of racism from his own neighborhood, who are actually there threatening him with a pew-pew, threatening his kids, threatening his family. Now this guy has also lost his job. Why? Because of the MAGA movement. FAFO season. We told you guys, you know, when you are out there chanting, you know, Latino for Trump, MAGA movement, you know, you are effing around. Now you are finding out. It's the season of finding out, guys. And we ain't even just started, because this has just started. We are entering the holidays and the stories are getting sweeter. What more sweeter than MAGA tears? You know, and January is coming when many of these MAGA Trump supporters are gonna be finding out a lot whole more of what they did. The thing that actually is interesting is that many of these people actually voted without even knowing what they are voting for, without understanding the policies that they were supporting. Now it's coming back to backbite them, guys. So what do you think about this story of Angel Rodriguez? What do you think of the neighbors who are actually racist against him? Of course, we do not condone any kind of racism. That was bad. That is not acceptable, especially from the neighbor who are coming at him and threatening him with pew-pews. That is not acceptable. Actually, the police should look into this. But we all know how it goes. We all know when you are a person of color, how it goes with the police. So instead of actually going and looking into this, he was the one that had a lot of to lose. And the police were telling him, no Espanol. First of all, they investigate you and then you go on and lose your job. And then it becomes even more messier from there on. Thank you very much for watching this far, guys. Let me know, what do you think about this MAGA season, FAFO season series? Do you want to watch some more MAGA tears? Like the video, subscribe to this channel because I'll be bringing you and keeping you updated with the MAGA season as we are entering the holidays and as we begin the new year and we see Donald J. Trump being sworn in as the 47th President of the United States of America. Thank you very much. As always, guys, see you on the next episode.